Beste reizigers, welkom op deze trein met de eindbestemming Genk. Deze trein stopt te Tinnen, Landen, Sint-Truiden, Alken, Hasselt, Kiewit, Bokrijk en eindbestemming Genk. De volgende halte is Tinnen.
Finally I made it to Hasselt. Ironic name since it was a real hassle coming here. Train delays and it takes a long ass time. But finally I'm in Hasselt. I've been wanting to visit this bitch for a while. It was in my plans. But since Limburg is so far, yes, this is also my first time in Limburg, the province of Limburg. In Belgium, of course. There's a Limburg in the Netherlands, which I think borders, which I think is the province that borders this Limburg in Belgium. It's an interesting building. I thought it looked like a heart, but it seems like they renovated this station somewhat. They haven't renovated those platforms over there, still original, but yeah, this train is going to Genk, which is here in the arrondissement of Hasselt. But yeah, cool. I'm in Hasselt. So let's move, since I took a delay. The earliest train I was supposed to take left because I overslept, so I had to take the later trains. Otherwise I would have been here at 10 instead of 11. And then in Leuven, the earliest train to come to Hasselt was delayed by half an hour, so I took this one, which took 10 minutes longer. Wait, actually 9 minutes longer. That's fine. That's fine. And once again, my GPS had to blast a loud ass voice. The whole city heard that. So yeah, this street here is the I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like I just woke up. Well, not so long ago, but yeah, what I want to say is this is part of the inner ring of Hasselt. So I'm entering the inner ring, the centrum ring. My goodness. Maybe my speech is fucked up. Already kicked the bottle. Yeah, Hasselt on the map kind of resembles Kortrijk a little bit. Like it has an inner ring and then it has a big outer ring. At least I'm lucky that it's sunny, cold but sunny. By the way, people in other provinces think the Limburg's accent is really cute because apparently here in Limburg they speak very slow. Mute that. By the way, Hasselt is on my personal tier of giant city. Well, I labeled it a giant city, so are still smaller compared to Ghent and Antwerp. Look at these medieval houses. 1650, well, it's not medieval, but it's got gargoyles and everything. see this building is red as fuck. Oh, for a second I thought that dude was really up there. You gotta be kidding me, the beginners just closed. It's under construction. I don't know if there's a other way to get in, but it's midday already. Damn. I wanted to come see it before midday, but these modern buildings are really nice. Yeah, I'm going back to the market. Enjoy this one. The city definitely needed a tram. They should have built one. This is the other side of the ring. Thought I would be able to see the buildings. Talking about those big ass buildings that I saw a minute ago. Thought you could see them from here. But oh wait, that's more inside the circle. Never mind. Because I'm out. Well, I'm in it. The buildings are more in the center, so I'm fucking up. I'm lucky that it's sunny, but I don't think it's gonna last very long. I forgot the reason why it's so empty today. It's because it's 11/11. Armistice Day. However you pronounce it. And I see that I'm going in the wrong direction. But wait, let's see what this church is about. I'm going in the wrong fucking no, wait, I'm going in the right direction. Never mind. Look how the sun shines through the other windows on the other side and shines through here. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, supposed to turn in this street. Yeah, that lady was alright. It's the, I don't. Oh my goodness, I thought it said Viagra. I mean, I want to go inside, but I don't know if they are holding church ceremonies today because it's the 11th. I'm not very sure about it. And there's another pointing thing under there, over there, which reminds me of the belfry in Courtrai. Like I said before, Courtrai and Hasselt, in terms of the map, resemble each other a lot. I'll put a picture side by side to compare it. I might put that earlier or now, I don't know. Okay, it says I'm supposed to go to a tiny street that should be in front of here, and it's this one. I love how there's Christmas decorations everywhere here. They already started putting them, but where I live, they're not putting it yet. Oh, I get it. The little street is there. Okay. Look at this nice ass building. By the way, I only have 3 hours to visit everything, so I'm gonna have to rush a little bit since I got here so late. Nice building. Well, it needs to be a little bit cleaned up, but on the other side it's pretty. By the way, I might come back here tomorrow. If before I start editing this video, I'll check if we have good train connections tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday, and usually on Sundays train connections are a bit on the slow side, so, and there is no direct connection, so today I had to switch 2 times. Yeah, tomorrow maybe I might have to switch 3 times, who knows, and it might take even longer, maybe 3 hours and a half, like 1 hour the double. I mean, double 1 hour? What the fuck is... Never mind, I'm a bit fucked up in the head today. I'm sorry. It says I'm approaching the place. There's one place in my map that's like 1 hour 15 minutes walk away. I'm like, and it's beyond Hasselt. It's already in the suburbs. They wanted me to visit an abbey. Is that what's called? An abbey? Abbey? I don't know. Is this it? No. I think this is it. No, that's here. What the fuck happened in here? Did a hurricane blasted this bitch? I saw another house that was like another apartment that was like this on my own hometown with the windows all broken and shit. Maybe they're going to demolish it, I don't know. Because it looks like a hurricane just like blasted through this. And we did have 2 consecutive storms, one after the other, like last week. So, but then if that building was damaged because of the storms, how come the others aren't? Yeah, they're probably demolishing that bitch. Look what I found on my way to the old cemetery. We have these where I live. I thought from the distance I thought this was a real tree, but it's not. And there's a big ass Primark here. Man, I don't want these Chinese shits. Fuck off with that. And I thought that was a pumpkin, but it's also another thing. This is the ring here. And I'm about to leave the city center ring to enter the big one. Because the old church, not the old church, the old cemetery is that way. I heard something cracking. Thought I stepped on a snail. No, it was just some wood sticks around here. Look how pretty this is. And the world is dead. There's a lot of Dutch cars. Can I be honest with y'all? I can't stand these motherfuckers on the damn motorcycles. They just make too much damn noise for no reason. Because they do that acceleration shit. The fuck is Apple doing here? Authorized reseller. By the way, I also hate Apple. Fuck Apple. Nah, but I'm not into that, Apple versus, Microsoft and Android. And I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. It's just stupid. It's just a question of preference. It's not a thing, it's not what's better or what isn't better. It's just a question of preference. You might prefer one thing that Android has that Apple doesn't. And I think this is the old cemetery. It is. What does that say? Collect. Oh. Oh, okay. It's saying warning. There was a storm and shit, and there might be some falling debris. That's what I think it says. If I read it right. Sometimes I read something in Dutch and I don't understand it right away. I interpret it some other way. But yeah, you can tell this is an old-fashioned looking cemetery, I should say, because 20th century, middle 20th century up now, cemeteries are more like, I don't know how to explain it. I thought I was stepping on something I shouldn't. And it says family of someone, but I don't see any coffins. I thought this was like a crypt. Well, it is a crypt, but they don't have coffins in there. No, it's a little praying chapel. Never mind. For the family of someone. As you can see, there's like fresh flowers on the graves. This is probably like, since the descendants, there might not be many descendants of these people around or alive. The city like leaves fresh flowers for them, you know, to remember them a little bit, to show that they existed, that they acknowledge their existence, that they, you know, they're here. Maybe their ancestors are gone, but oh look, this person died 19th of June 1824. I can tell, look, 1824. Actually, you see it better on my camera. The camera sees it better. 1824, that's 200 years next year. This grave is 200 years old. Let me touch it. Damn. I had to touch it. Something so old. Well, it's technically 199. Well, the person died 199 years ago, because there's a somewhat recent date, 1886. Okay, so this grave isn't 200 years old. I'm stupid. I should have read the description. Read the descriptions. I think I'm allowed to be here. I mean, you're supposed to be here, because did this collapse or was it like this? I think it collapsed. It's not supposed to look like this. Oh, this person died on the 31st of December 1930. Didn't even get to the new year. I thought this was a 19th century only place. There's someone from the 20th century. Oh yeah, the descendants, you know, they might want to get buried with their family members, their parents and grandparents and shit. So that's why that's a more recent grave. But it collapsed. Might have been the wind of the past storm, I don't know. There's one here that died in 1913. Wait, let me take a shot from there where I just was, because it's really nice, that shot. Hold up. See this shot right here? It's really pretty. There you go. I took the picture. You know, it's really nice of them to put fresh flowers here. And I feel rain droplets. Oh look, this grave is almost collapsing. It's already leaning on the side. We don't even know whose grave this is because it's completely gone. This one is overgrown. I mean, they could at least. I mean, it has a certain charm to it. The overgrown graves. Actually, I wouldn't mind if my grave was overgrown like this. I mean, to some extent. I could still like stitch it up a little bit, fix it. Oh, I feel rain droplets. It's raining. Shit. Hey, some of the graves might be broken and stuff. And I thought there was somebody holding this tree. It kind of looked like it. Oh man, this poor lady here. Let's go check out on her over there. Her grave got completely messed. Oh, I'm guessing it collapsed backwards against the wall and this little portion here broke. I cannot see her name properly. Maybe it's somebody who dedicates to put flowers here. Maybe it's not even the city. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Wait, it says her name right there. P. Dita Mala. She's looking straight at me. Yeah, I'm sorry your grave got messed up. Oh, there's a toilet here. Hold up. Well, that bathroom was really something. First of all, it feels weird to shit and pee somewhere where people are, but resting. Oh, this is probably the most modern grave up here, 1967. The most recent person that died here. Oh goodness, the tree. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a really pretty tree. Look at this. It's not raining here. But from the distance, it looked like there was a statue holding the tree, like the top of the tree. It's weird. It's not even raining here. Yeah, like I was saying, that bathroom is straight out of a arachnophobic person nightmare because it's full of spiders. Of those long-legged spiders. They are everywhere. Even when I tried to sit on the toilet, there was one behind the thing that covers the toilet. I was like, nope, I'm just peeing here and I'm leaving. Because I'm not gonna shit in this place. Sorry, but no. And there was also snails and shit. It's like that bathroom is exposed to the elements and they just add toilet paper in there. Another recent-ish grave, not exactly 19th century, but the person is from the 19th century. In 1924, this person died in 1924, December 22nd. It's 100 years ago, almost. Next year, still 98 years. Oh, this Jesus is cracking already. He's cracking. Sounds like he's like Superman that is cracking. What that is this what I think it is? Oh no, it's a little tree stick. Okay. Oh my gosh. For a second I thought it was a bone. I wasn't gonna flip out, but still a bit fucked up if there's someone's bone hanging out. How old are these fake flowers? But this grave got renovated. Look at this. Died 100 years ago. Over 100 years. and the grave got refreshed. That's what they should do with all of these, like restore these things. 18 something. This is a really good place to take snapshots and stuff, pictures and shit. It's really something. There's a cracked open grave here. I don't believe I see any bones, but I mean, it's full of leaves. Why didn't they fix this shit? Why did they leave it like this? It's kind of fucked up. I mean, I'm really curious. I want to peek, but I feel like it's so disrespectful. I don't think those people saw me peeking in the grave. It's just leaves that's on the side. Well, maybe the bones are covered with leaves, but I didn't touch it, I swear. Even though I really wanted to, because my curiosity, I'm a curious person, you know. When I see something like, I get curiosity, morbid curiosity, I know, but don't judge me, because all you motherfuckers have that same shit, so shut up. Don't even want to hear shit about that. It's not a case of disrespect, it's just, you know, what's the so-called morbid curiosity that gets us. Wait, then 17 September 1922, then 15 December 19. Oh, it's a child, a baby, just 2 years old. Oh, a little child died. I mean, it's a white grave, so 2 days, 2 years. Sorry. A lot of these graves are from the 1920s, from exactly 100 years ago. There's another crypt. I always wanted to visit a cemetery like this. But this cemetery isn't abandoned. It's still somewhat upkept. 1926. I don't know if this is like cracked because of time or cracked because motherfuckers are over here fucking shit up. Like they usually do. Which is fucked up. You should never vandalize a cemetery. No matter how old it is. Because that's fucked up. You don't want that shit done to you, so don't do it to someone else. But this would make a really nice 90s music video. Look, this one is completely overgrown. Like, you cannot even see who's there. Totally overgrown. There's probably more graves here that are overgrown as shit. Oh, look. This grave is modern as hell. Look at that, 1979. They say 19th century, but yeah, I've seen a lot of them from the 19th century, but there's a lot from the 20th. 1928, right here. Most of them are from the 20s, from what I can see. And the most recent one I found is from 1979. I'm sorry, that's modern as fuck. That's probably another grave there. Yep. That's completely overgrown. In 1924 to 25, another child. Hasselt, Maria Helfons, Rosemont. I haven't seen the front of that crypt. Hold up, let me go back there. Oh, cross here made out of wood that doesn't stand a chance against time. Hell no, not in a million years. I'm surprised it's still intact like this, but I don't know how old that wood cross is, but even these metal ones don't stand a chance. Imagine wood. And this one gotta be more protected, but 1912, 1918. It's another kid. Well, yeah, that figures because it's a tiny enough grave. November 1912. Like way after the Titanic sank. Oh, another little baby. Look at this. 1920, 10 of December 1925, 18 of December 1925. Poor little thing didn't even live until Christmas. That must have been so devastating for the parents. Like, come on. But back then, infant mortality rate was quite high. Yep, even in the 1920s. Actually, my aunt, my second degree aunt, my grandma's sister, to be clear, she had a child in 1965 and he died in 1966. He's my cousin, yeah, my second degree cousin. There you go, my second degree cousin died at 1 year old or 11 months, I'm not sure. Another child, 1925-26, that died right before his birthday. Look at that, right before his first birthday. Damn, that's fucked up. Didn't even get to celebrate her birthday, the poor thing. Her first birthday. Died the day before. Someone modernized a little bit that grave, because, well, refreshed it, not modernized. Still probably the same like these ones, but a little bench. Is that a seating bench? Oh, not a bench, but well, let me read this one. It's probably another child. 15 February 1927, died 21 of April, same year. Poor little thing. Died at 2 months old. You know, I say for people to not reproduce. Doesn't mean I hate children, but I just say that it's, you know, why would you want to bring up a child in this world, especially now? Of course, they have a much more chance of survival. Unlike these children, like, look at this shit. 26, 27, 1 year. I guess this is where they bury the kids. On the outer side of the cemetery. There's another wooden cross that didn't stand a chance. That metal one either. There's probably more in this corner here, but by now probably all collapsed and overgrown. There were old trees here. Wait, that's not a tree. These are fungus, mushrooms. De waiters. Okay, this grave is mega modern. Look at this, 2002. This grave is from 2002. So there's 20th century and 21st century graves here, not just 19. They kind of advertise as a 19th century cemetery, old cemetery, but look, I found a grave from 1979 and 2002. That's like recent as hell. Yeah, some of them are from the 19th century, like, but a lot of these is from the 20s. Oh, look at this one, from 1952. There's another collapsed one here, look. It's full of leaves. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't leave exposed bones out here, because obviously this cemetery is still being somewhat kept up. This one is almost collapsing. Probably collapse in a year or so. Maria Johanna Boone thinks I can't read it. Sorry, I cannot read your name. Because the letter types they used for some of these graves, I cannot read it very well. I'm glad it's stopped raining too. Yeah, time to leave. But the cemetery is a little bit in a little bit of a sad state. Could be better, but some graves are like sinking, others are collapsing and sinking. All that shit. Right, I didn't see what's inside this crypt. Where Buffy at? Oh yeah, it's a walled crypt. Like they put the bones like on the side, on like a bone boxes. It's one of those crypts. This door is caved in. The graves are on the ground though. They didn't fix this door. I guess because there is nobody who cares enough to fix it. But over it's a little bit of modernity. And this tall building. Yep, of course it's a shopping center. Reminds me of those buildings in Lille, like in Lille Europe station. We are far as fuck from Lille right now. Hasselt is much more Dutch, on the Dutch side than Ghent and Kortrijk. Oh, for a second I thought this crate was open. I would go to the shopping center. Tell me this don't remind you of something. Okay, I was expecting these bitches to go up, but they stopped. For some reason they stopped. That's fucked up. There's another floor. Do not take this elevator because it sounds scary as fuck. That bitch was making noises like it was about to give up. Fancy 4-star hotel. For a second I thought it was this thing that was making noise, but it's something in here. It's like it's dripping. Something is dripping in there. Or it's an electricity thing doing it. It stopped. All of a sudden it stopped. There's another dripping sound. Huh, that's funny, it's dripping inside of the tube and it's making echo. Make sure you don't slip on these motherfucking leaves. Sorry if you guys hear my breath, but first of all, I'm obese, or nearly obese, and it's cold. A second ago, I went through a alleyway that's in an interior at the same time, but I didn't feel like I should go through there, but you can. Okay, this is like a whole coffee shop in there, and it's an interior, but it's also an alleyway at the same time. I really felt like in any second one of the servers was gonna ask me where I was going, but I'm just following what Google is telling me. I'm on my way to the port. Station 12 minutes. Bathroom 2 minutes. Well, for now I don't need it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need the bathroom when I'm like super far from it. Wow. Hasselt has a proper port. And there's a balloon here. I wonder if it goes high up. No, probably not. Grotemarkt station. Kolonel Dussartplein. Oude gevangenis. Who Hasselt? That might be interesting. An old prison. A Holiday Inn. Oh, it's right in Hasselt, but it's sort of a upside, not upside down, but on flipped. Gelatine Boulevard. They call this boulevard the Gelatine for some reason. But it's a whole new neighborhood. Look at these modern buildings. Wait, is Cool Blue open? Are these bitches open? Hell no, that ain't open. See what I mean? Look at this motherfuckers. With the electricity on and shit. And then they tell us to spare electricity because of the environment and shit. And they say they do this shit certain shit because it's for the benefit of the environment or some shit, while they're over there with all the lights on, well, nearly all the lights on, and TV screens on. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Then they say they care about the environment. These are the same motherfuckers that tell you what you shouldn't or should do while they don't do it. And they do what they say you shouldn't do. See what I mean? I mean, this whole environment message is screwed up by both sides. Both sides are fucking it up when it's a real issue. But because the left makes, they look insane, like with those people that are just watching on the train, the just stop oil motherfuckers that glue themselves on the middle of the street and shit and prevent people from going to work. See, it's motherfuckers like that spoil a good message, because nobody is gonna feel sorry for your cause if you're a piece of shit, if you're acting like a piece of shit. That's the quickest way of getting people to ignore you. And then the right, of course, takes advantage of that, because you people look like lunatics. You should be in a lunatic asylum. Some of these leftists, they take opportunity in that to say that there is nothing wrong with the climate and shit, when there is. Whether it's man-made or not. Well, climate change is real regardless, but if it's man-made or not, the climate might be changing because of the planet is doing it by itself, or we are causing it. But I think, oh damn, talk about planet Earth. Holy shit. There's a big ass planet Earth in here. Perfect for what I'm saying. But yeah, everything is like getting exaggerated and being taken out of context when it shouldn't. Like, I feel like both sides of the coin are kind of destroying the issues with pollution and climate change and shit, because the other looks insane. Most people are actually kind of in the middle, and the right, they like take advantage of it to how do you say it? Damn, there's a good word for it. I'm thinking. Just enjoy the view while I'm thinking, because I'm a bit slow today. But decredit. That's the word. Decredit. Not. It's not decredit. To make you disbelieve in the climate change thing, which is also being used as, by corporations and the rich to scam us, the poor. When if it's a real problem, which I believe it is, it's being used as a scam by the corporate left, and the right is like, takes advantage of it to make you not believe in it. I don't know the other word, because is it decredit, or I'm not sure. I'm messing up the words, but if y'all know what I mean. Like, I don't believe we should go to the middle of the street and stop people from going to work, because When you go to work to survive, of course you're gonna buy the cheapest cars that pollute and shit. Not all of us can afford to either go by foot. Not even by foot we can afford, because sometimes we just live too far from our work. And not all cities, like for example here, Hasselt. Hasselt is big as fuck. There's the middle city center ring that's up there where those buildings are, and there's the giant outer ring. And if you live in Hasselt beyond the giant ring, which is many kilometers, that's a lot of time to walk. How early do you have to get up to walk or take a bicycle? Not everybody is fond of taking bicycles. Me, for example, because I think they're dangerous, I always get fucked up. It's not because I'm a bad bicyclist, but it's because other motherfuckers are bad bicyclists and they fuck me up. Or the cars fuck me up. Anyway, sometimes you can't just do it. It's not convenient enough. We humans always search for the most convenient way of doing shit. So I found the right word. It's discredit. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Is discredit, not decredit. It's discredit. There it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me repeat that phrase 1 second ago. Because these leftists of just stop oil and whatever your messages look like other insane motherfuckers that belong in a lunatic asylum. The people in the right are going to discredit you, and then most people are not going to give a shit about your message, which in itself is good, has good intentions, but it completely fucks it up because you act like insane ass motherfuckers, and you shouldn't act like that. You should stay calm, stay neutral. If you want to protest about oil, that's fine, but like, just go to the sidewalk, stay in a strategic position where people and drivers can see you well, and you're not bothering anyone. And if you get attacked, you can call the police. You should call the police when motherfuckers are blocking the road. The police should be there already, but if you're in a place where you're allowed to be, then if a random motherfucker starts attacking you, you'll be arrested. Because most likely, if you're in the middle of the road protesting, stopping people from going to work, of course some of them might run your ass over, so that they can just go to work and pay their bills and pay their food. And you're kind of stopping that. You're stopping our survival, because we're out here trying to survive in this bitch. We're not rich. Me, look, I take the train public system every time I can. Should I be going through here? Wait on me. I'm fucking up because this looks kind of steep. I hope I don't slip. Oh shit. I thought there was a hole in there. Okay, that was kind of stupid going through here. I want to go through the port. Well, next to the port. What was that? Oh, it was a chestnut. Or is it a snail? No, it's not a snail. Thank goodness. Yes, I do care about snails. I care about the little ones too. The little living beings. I don't like crushing snails anymore. When I was a kid, I was a little asshole, but that was a chestnut, thank goodness. I apologize for the sudden shift in quality, but my Ultra is charging. So I have to use my Samsung 20 FE. Well, I'm trying to find where the old prison is. And I already got my stuff here for later. Almost looks like the camera got worse with the updates. Camera in this one got fun because it's shaky as fuck. I turned on the super stabilizer shit, but reminds me of metro stops. There's a huge place here. If it was empty. Oh, it's the Christmas market. Man, they're way early here in Limburg. I mean, in East Flanders, they haven't even put any Christmas shit yet. Well, unless they did it in Ghent, but they're early as fuck here. See, that shit looks like a metro station, and I keep wanting to go there to catch a metro. Oh shit, that motherfucker was green. See, this thing looks like it's a metro station. Kind of confuses me. Because I'd love to ride on a nice metro. Warm and shadowy. Well, this is the Beginhof, the Beginnage, but I couldn't enter it on the other side. Oh, there's a thing here to go pee. It seems like the Beginnage is closed. Perhaps not for the residents if they still live there, but because obviously I went all around it and you can't find another entry. There's another that isn't covered, by the way. That's what I meant. Because there was another like big gap in a wall. I don't know if it collapsed or what, but it was covered with fences. Unfortunately, I'm not going to visit the Japanese garden today because I'm running out of time. I mean, I could stay here for another hour, but the more I stay here, the later, I stay here, the later I get home. That's why it's a bit annoying traveling to certain places on weekends, because there's not a lot of train connections. I'm using a better phone now. By the way, I had to choose these annoying ass shoes. You know those annoying shoes that always untie themselves with time? That's one of those that I'm carrying right now. I had to tie these motherfuckers 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 today. And this one is ready to get untied. Little bitch. There's a big spar here. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And the traffic lights there are not working. On my way to the station now, going back home. See, another thing that I think it's a metro station. But you know what? Hasselt should have a metro or a tram system, even a pre-metro. For a second I thought I just went from the other side to the same side. Never mind. There's the station. This is the part that kind of resembles Courtrai a little bit. And that building being there reminds me a bit of Kent as well, because there's like huge buildings next to the station, and this is like a proper 1950s station. They probably demolished a really nice one to build this shit. Of course, hearing a ton of Arabic being spoken here. Welcome to Belgistan.
Open my doors. Minutes.
What?
I need to open the door.
Okay.
Meneer werkt niet €2. Daar staat niks op.
Ja, deze werkt. Ik ga deze openen.
Maar ik zie het niet.